Welcome to another 5 parsecs from home training mission. This is mission number 2 from the expansion kit, the training kit. And in this game, I will be facing off with some security bots that have gone haywire. And there you see one security bot. There's one there. There's another one there behind the wall. You can just about see them. And then there's one here. Now, the security bots have a defensive AI, so they will move to the nearest cover when possible. These low walls here, I will consider cover if a figure is base-to-base contact with it, or if line of sight crosses it, I'll still consider that cover, even though it's low. And that's because I'm assuming that figures are ducking and dodging, and I'll give the security bots that same benefit of the doubt. So this is the table I'm playing on. Okay. And this is the setup. Figures can climb up here if they want to. And here are my guys. So I have here my leader. And that's Gibson. And I have Parsons, the guy with the 2 guns. My girl Aurora, she has a handgun. Cromwell with the shotgun. I have Janice with the hand flamer. And Tyson with the big brawling weapon. So that is my crew. All right, well, let us begin. This mission allows you... okay, there are a couple of things that I skip. I do not roll for deployment conditions or notable sites, and you already saw my deployment. Okay, and I do not roll for unique individuals. The adventure already sets that up for you. Now I will roll to seize the initiative, and that's with 2 dice, and I add the highest savvy score, which is 0, and then it gives me a +1 here too, according to the adventure. So let's roll to see if I can seize the initiative, and I need a 10 or over. And that's a 5 and a 5, so a 10. And +1 makes it 11, so yes, I do seize the initiative. All right, turn 1, seizing the initiative. Okay, so I get to move first. I think I'm going to try a dash towards that ladder there. All right, so for a dash, it's all I can do. I get to move an extra 2 inches. So she's going to dash right towards that ladder. So that's her full move there. And then give me another 2 inches. Give me another 2 inches. And she's going to make it. Didn't quite make the ladder. All right, but that's all she can do. She can't fire now because she dashed. Next, I think I'm going to move my leader. I'm going to move these guys. I don't want to... There's not a lot of cover on my side. He's going to move. He's also going to try and dash. He's going to try and make it to some cover right towards the ladder here. That kind of puts him out in the open, but oh well. All right. And now Parsons. Parsons, he has the handguns. You can go through this. This is an open window. I'm saying that this is open, so he can go right through there. Let's see how much measurement, and it would put him right there. Okay, he's gonna make a full move and just go right there. So he'll go next to Aurora there. Okay, so he goes through the little window there. We'll say that takes an inch or so to climb, take an extra inch off of the move or something. So he'll stay right there. A little bit out in the open, but that's that. Okay. Now Cromwell, he's the one with the shotgun. 12-inch range. I'm 12-inch range for the shotgun. I'm going to try and have him make a dash. So he's going to move his full move. And then another 2 inches. And I'm going to keep him near the ladder. The enemies are going to move to cover wherever possible. They'll make a dash to cover if they need to. Or they will shoot. I'll have to check the weapons. She can make a dash for cover as well. And again, that's all they can do when they dash. They can't take a firing action because they're dashing. I'm going to do another 2 inches. She's really out in the open, but oh well. Brawler, he's going to move his full move. Takes him about there. And he's also going to dash. I could have opted to snap fire, which was probably a better idea for some of them. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, so that's what happened. Everyone has moved forward. Some people are way out in the open, but that's it. So now we go to the normal phase when the enemies move. And I had seized initiative, so now normal phase. Okay, and one thing to note is that these bots have panic 0. So they do not run away. They will fight to the death. All right. All right, so first bot, their range is 12 inches. So they're going to want to get into range, and they are defensive, so they will move to cover. Also, they will not pass this wall here. They're going to stay always on this side. That was another important thing due to the defensive AI. So that's important to mention. All right, so this guy's going to move. They move 3 inches. So that's right about, let's see, that's 2 inches. So this is about 3 inches right here. So he's going to move right into base-to-base contact with cover. And let's see. And he does have Aurora in range. And I think even Parsons. All right. Oh, man. All right. So let's see. I'm going to check the range. Okay. And yeah, well within 12 inches. I mean, even he's about 12 inches away. She's 10 inches away. So he's going to shoot at the closest target, which is Aurora over there. Oh, okay. Let's do this. So it takes 1 shot, needs 5 or over to hit. Okay, let's see. 4. Okay, nope. So he misses. He needed a 5, and he has no other bonus. Okay, so that was that. Next enemy. Let's see. Okay, and he does have range. Move to the closest cover. They only move 3 inches. He will try to move and remain within cover. All right, so he's going to move right here. Okay, and he's still behind cover there. If I shoot him from beyond the wall, even though he's not in base-to-base contact with it. But he got to move, and he's going to be able to shoot over the low wall. And the closest character is Janice. Oh, the women are taking a beating this time. Same thing, 1 shot, laser pistol. She is considered in cover, within range, 5+. Now let me just check something real quick. That's a 6. It needs a 6. And a 1. No, complete failure. Okay. Very good. So that's that bot. Next we are, well, I think I'll do them in order. Now this guy can shoot from these holes. Oh yes, he has Janice. The closest one is Janice. She is within range and in cover. So he's just going to fire. I'm going to put him there just to... I wish his arm was a little higher. But we'll put him there, and he can fire through that. So that's a 6. A 6 or over. A 6, rather. Not a 6 or over. Just a 6. All right, let's see if he hits Janice. Needs a 6. A 5. No. And they don't get their bonus. The gun gives them a bonus when they're within 6-inch range. So they're not getting any bonuses yet. Okay. So now this enemy, this bot, is going to move towards cover. It's going to be one of its actions. You can move or shoot. You cannot shoot and then move. That's an interesting. So he is going to move within cover. And then he can shoot from there if he can stand up. He's base-to-base contact with the cover. And he is going to shoot there. He's going to take a pop at... Who's closest? Oh, and he's within 6 inches. Well within 6 inches. She is a little closer, though. Janice is a little closer, so I'm going to call it. So, since Janice is a little closer, she's out in the open. Within 6 inches only takes 3+ to hit. She is within that 6-inch range. So, it's a 3+, and he gets a +1 because of the snapshot trait. That's not good. So, 3, oh my god, 2s, basically. Oh, 1 + 1, but that's a failure. He rolled a 1, a natural 1. So that is a failure on my end. All right, so all of the enemies have moved. It is now my crew's turn. Okay, so nobody moves on the slow phase because I moved in the quick phase. I seized the initiative. So we go on to a new turn. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to take, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice and roll them. And then I will assign who moves in the quick phase and who moves in the slow phase. Oh, okay, a couple of 1s there. All right. So Aurora's out in the open. I'm gonna assign Aurora 1. So she'll get to react in the quick phase, and I have a third one. I think I'm gonna give it. Yes, she's way out in the open. Okay, and so are those guys actually. But everybody else gets to move in the slow phase. So I'm just gonna assign the dice there. Everybody's moving in the slow phase. 3 characters moving in the quick phase. Okay, so first things first, I want to get Gibson out of here. And he moves 6 inches. Time. And I'm going to move him up front there. This way he has a variety of targets. So he's in cover. And this guy's out in the open. And this guy's in cover. So I think I'm going to go for the guy in the open. Since I moved this turn and he does have a heavy weapon, I have to give myself a -1 to hit. So he is within 6-inch range. So that's 3+ to hit. He's also in the open. That's what we're saying. But I'm at a -1 to the roll because I moved. So, okay, a 4 - 1 is a 3. That is a hit, and a 1 failed. So he takes 1 hit. And I have to exceed a toughness of 5. Come on, 5. No, I rolled a 1. Oh, no damage taken. Okay, and so he gets pushed back an inch. And I'm going to say there. So he gets pushed back an inch and it's stunned. So I'll need a little marker. This is going to be my stunned marker. So he is stunned. Gibson has moved. I'm going to mark him with a blue gem to indicate that he has activated. Okay. And then I have Janice, who has a hand flamer. And she has a 12-inch range, so she can actually shoot from there. And now he is in cover. He is within the 6-inch range, though. I'm going to move her and try... Not too close, but I want to try and get her right beyond that wall, because right now that's a 6. And so I want to put her right there. This way, he is within line of sight, within range, and in the open now, because the wall is no longer in front of him. That's how I'm going to deal with that. That's my story. I'm sticking with it. And she gets 2 shots, focused area. 3+. 1, which is a failure, and a 3, which is a hit. So let's roll against the toughness. Toughness 5. Jeez. Damage 1. So she gets a +1 for damage. And I need a 5 or over. So that's a miss. He is pushed back, however. Just do an inch and stunned. I'll put a marker. Almost had him. I could have wiped him out. Right? Yeah, it's Aurora. Okay, so Aurora's going to act. And Aurora's here. Let's see. There's Aurora with the handgun. And she does have range to him. He is in cover, however. I think I want to move her just in a couple of inches, just so she's in cover now, so base-to-base contact with the ladder, but still be able to shoot. And he is in cover. He is within range. There's my little guide here. Within 6 inches and in the open, 3+. Within weapon range and in the open. He doesn't fit that category. Within weapon range and in cover, so a 6 or over. It's harsh. And a 4. No way. We're not going to be hitting this way. We're going to have to get them a lot closer. Okay. Well, that was Aurora's turn. And now it's the normal phase. And this is where all the enemies get to move or shoot. Also a 6. And he takes 1 shot with the last pistol. No penalty to brawl. +1. However, he does get +1 to hit because he is within 6 inches. So he still gets a bonus to hit, despite the fact that I am in cover. So he's rolling 5s instead of 6s, basically. All right. No! Wow, been rolling very low. Okay, I'm going to remove the stun marker because he did act. And I'm just going to give him an activation marker. Next is this guy. And this guy's obviously within range, within 6 inches. Same situation. He needs a 5s because he's behind cover, but the last pistol gives him a +1 to hit whenever he's within 6 inches. And 4 +1 is 5, so yes, he is hit. Toughness is 3, so he needs... Wow. All right, nothing to the damage. Toughness 3. Of course he gets it. Of course he gets it. Gibson is out of the game, just like last time. Gibson's not doing too good here. All right. And then remove the stun marker. He acted. And give him an activation marker, just so I know. I mean... Okay, so now this robot attacks, and again, he's not going to move. And he's going to stay within his territory here. And let's see. She is not within 6 inches. She is out in the open, though. No, I'm sorry. She is within cover. She is within weapon range and in cover. So that's going to be a 6. He fires at Aurora. There's Aurora with the pistol taking cover. A 5. He needs a 6. All right. If he had that bonus, that snapshot bonus, he would have hit her. But very good. So he didn't hit her. A little more careful. I'm a little more careful in this game. All right. Now let's see. There's one robot way back there. And obviously Janice is the closest target. He's going to shoot right from that hole. Let's just make sure. I'm going to do this. Just Oh, no, no, no. It hits. Oh, yes. And she is out in the open. Oh, crap. I didn't think about that when I moved her. She is out in the open now, and he's undercover, so he needs threes. And she is within 6 inches, so he gets the +1 snapshot for the las pistol. That's not good. Twos. And of course he hits with a 6. Of course he does. Janice, sorry. She takes a hit. There is 0 damage. Toughness 3 as well. Oh dear. Rolls a 6. So of course she is out of there. Janice, no! Janice is done for. Well, that was my fault. I didn't remember him and moved her out in the open to get a shot at him to get the lower hit value. But of course that put her out in the open. Ah, I should have thought of that. Okay, now we're into the slow phase, so everybody else gets to move. Slow phase, turn 2. Let's see. We got Parsons, we got Cromwell, and Tyson. I'm going to move Tyson last. First, here's Cromwell. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. It's a little iffy. All right, it's a little iffy, but I'm going to do this. 6-inch move. Touch that cover there to protect against that guy. But then go ahead and I think I have a line of sight that's now clear right to that guy. And he is within... Okay, so he's within the 6 inches. And hopefully in cover from that guy over there who's shooting from that hole. I should have never placed him there. All right, he's going to shoot. So he moved, he shoots. He's within 6 inches. The robot is within the open, so 3+. And shotguns, so 2 shots. Damage 1. So I will get to add a +1 bonus to my damage roll. All right, let's see if I get him. Oh, yes. Both hit. All right. So now he's going to do damage 1. So I got to roll over his toughness, and their toughness is 5. So +1 to each roll. All right, this one doesn't do damage. This one, however, does, and that's a 6. And it's over his toughness, so he is out of there. Boop. 1 robot down. Now I continue with the slow phase. And by the way, she has activated, so I need to just mark them so that I know, because sometimes I forget. That's how bad my memory is sometimes. Do I want to go this way? Yeah, I'm going to try it. So let's see. That's 4 inches, and then he goes up another 2 inches. So I'm going to check with my little measuring stick where he is. So 4 and 2 there on the ladder. So he is 2 inches up the ladder. I'm going to put a white dice there. And he has climbed up 2 inches. All right. Now my brawler. Either way he goes, he's gonna be in the firing range. So let's do it. 6 inches. Just gonna leave him there because then he's gonna be way out in the open, and this guy can take him out. So, all right, that's it. End of turn 2, and this is the situation. We got Parsons climbing up, trying to get a higher vantage. We got Aurora there, still taking cover by the ladder and trying to shoot there. We got 1 enemy here, 1 enemy there, and 1 enemy very secure by that wall. And then Cromwell is here. He's going to be taking some action, hopefully. Okay, so rolling for reactions. I only roll 4 dice. And looks like I got 1 reaction that could act in the quick phase. So I'm going to give it to Parsons. I'm going to give that to Parsons, and the rest of my guys will go in the slow phase. So that's, let's see. Janice is gone. Aurora, Tyson, and Cromwell. They all go in the slow phase. So he's going to climb up 2 inches up. So let me just check something. I have the 2 inches marked here. So that's up to there. Okay, so that's another 2 and 4. Okay, so roughly, very roughly, up here. That puts him up there. And then that's that. He has now moved. Let me see. And I'm going to say he's going to need to move to that edge to be able to fire because the angle's kind of weird. I'm just going to say that he can move. He'll move to that edge and then he'll have line of sight to whoever, this guy and all that. So normal phase. Now in the normal phase, there is something that I forgot to do. And this is important because I can do this as well, and that is an aimed shot. Because he's on the defensive. Defensive enemies are gonna want to stay in cover, and also if they can, they will do an aimed shot. So he obviously can, which gives him a +1. Tactical, cautious, and defensive enemies will try to aim when shooting from cover. Okay, aggressive and psycho enemies will not remain in place to aim. So he is going to aim, and that's something that I kind of forgot to do in the earlier turns. So let's do that now. He does get a +1, and so he hits on 5s. And of course, I can do the same thing if I don't move. And yes, he does hit. Aurora has toughness 3. Damn, I have to better that. Oh my goodness. And even with the cover and everything else, he rolls a 5. Her toughness is only 3, so I really need to up their armor. Oh, that's not good. Aurora is out. Oh, okay. We got 3 guys left, and there's 3 enemies left. Okay. So it is still the normal phase, and this doesn't belong here. So let's see what the enemy does. Now, he is the closest target. He is behind cover. He's within 6 inches. However, he is behind cover. So this guy is going to shoot at Tyson. He is behind cover, so within 6 inches, and behind cover, so 6. He doesn't move. So he does get his +1 aimed fire. So he still gets a +1, so 5s. Of course he would roll a 6. And Tyson's toughness is 3. Oh my god. And of course, alright. So, Tyson is out of there. Alright, he can shoot from his little hole here. Well, large hole, actually. And I'm not within 6 inches, and I'm under cover. So that's a 6, but because of the aiming bonus, because he doesn't move, that's a 5. So I need a 5 to hit Cromwell. 6, of course. Now I'm getting all the high rolls. So he hits Cromwell. 3 are over. And a 1. No damage. Cromwell does go back an inch, and he's stunned. Let's put a little stun marker. Okay, so Cromwell's stunned. All right, moving around. Give you a good view of the table here. Okay, that's not good, guys. Wow. That is so cool. So the only one I have left to move in the slow phase to end this turn is Cromwell. He is going to move back into cover right where he was. Cromwell is going to freak out. All right? And he's going to move. Cromwell's going to freak out. He starts freaking out, yelling, moves 6 inches. from the target. So he is within 6 inches now. Remove the stun marker. And he's going to do a panic fire. He's going to just unload that shotgun. All right. I know I'm going to pay for this, but it's fun. Because even though I'm close to him, he's still within cover. Attacks this time. And I got to roll a 6. So let's see. 2. 1 at a time. 3. 6. 1 hit. 1. All right, 1 hit. So he's yelling and pumping rounds into the wall there. And he got 1 hit. So let's see. Shotgun does damage +1. Come on. Come on. This is the roll. Let's do this. And no! He rolled a 2 + 1 is 3. Their toughness is 5. So even though the shot goes through, it only pushes him back an inch. Well, that's good. And then he is stunned. Oh, and now Cromwell's in the open. But hey, he panicked. What could you do? All right. Let's move on to the next turn, which I think is going to be my final turn. Rolling for reactions with only 2 guys. And a 5 and a 4. Nobody reacts in the quick phase. So there is no quick phase. There is only slow phase, normal and slow phase. So I'm just going to mark that. Well, it doesn't matter. I'll remember. Okay, so going straight for the normal phase then. Can shoot from there, I think. I think so. I mean, it's a tough call. But you know what? We'll do it. He is the closest target. And despite the fact that he is up there, he is still visible. Yeah, he's going to need 6s. And it's aimed fire, so +1. So let's see. We won't give him snapshot because he is farther away from the thing here, which puts him just about a little bit away from the 6 inches. So it'll be 5s. He'll need a 5. And no, he misses. So one last shot misses. And he has now activated. And I do have to remember to remove my activation markers. Okay. So he activated. Shot missed. This robot here is going to... they do move towards brawling range once you've entered their territory. But he's going to fire. Oh, no. He's not within the 6-inch range. But he is out in the open. They move 3 inches. So I think I'm going to move him the 3 inches. And that, like, puts him right around here. And now he is within weapon range and in the open 3+. Cromwell, what did you do? Why did you panic like that? Oh, well. Robot fires. And he gets the +1. He doesn't get the aimed fire because he moved. So, but he does get the other thing. Snapshot. +1. And a 3 + 1 is 4. Cromwell is hit. And he has toughness 3, just like toughness 4. Oh, okay. He has toughness 4. So he needs 4s. No damage bonuses. And of course he rolls a 4. Of course Cromwell goes down. Panicking. Trying to load his shotgun. Alright, one guy left. Oh. Alright, if I leave, there's 3 enemies there. I am gonna call it. Parsons is going to go away. He's just gonna give up. I normally don't give up, but he's gonna exit out of this ramp here. So he's gonna be basically running away. Alright, so that ends my game here. Very good, excellent. I'm gonna just say a couple of things about the game, and then we'll end it. There's a couple of roles that have to take place after the game. Okay, so an excellent game. It's a lot of fun, and I know it's pretty hard. Um, but right now I have to think about increasing my toughness, looking into some armor pieces for my guys. I got to do the post game rolls, which give you some credits, give you experience points, and stuff like that. And I'm going to show that. I'm going to summarize that in just a little bit. So, great game. I'm really having fun with 5 parsecs. My poor guys. So, today I learned a couple of new things, and I'm still learning. So, there are mistakes, I know, but hey, I'm learning, and it certainly is a very fun game. All right, so we're still in the starport. I don't think that we've left the planet or anything like that. So we're still in the same planet, same starport as before. Except today, I had to deal with some deranged security bots. All right, let's do our campaign roll stuff. Okay, and one very important thing, something that I missed, is that I do have story points. That was from character creation, and you know, I could have used story points to re-roll dice too, and I'm gonna be looking more into that. So, you know, I probably made it harder for myself because with those story points, I could have changed a couple of those rolls, and who knows, maybe I would have rolled more ones, right? I mean, I was rolling really badly, but those story points help you a lot to kind of change things a little bit. So that's important to remember for next time. So I got paid 6 credits for the mission. Each of my guys gets 1 experience point. My leader here, Gibson, he received minor injury. He is in sick bay. Yes. And Parsons, he didn't get no injury, of course. He ran away, so he's fine. He did get 1 experience point. Cromwell gets a crippling wound, so he has to get surgery, and I have to pay for it while he's in sickbay for 1 campaign turn. And Tyson, no minor injury, 1 turn in sickbay, no surgery, fortunately. And Janice, she has minor injury. She is 1 turn in sickbay, no surgery, thank God. My girl Aurora, she loses an equipment when she was taken out. So that really stinks. She is not injured though, so I don't have to pay for her surgery. And Cromwell, while he got a crippling injury, he does get 2 experience points because he did kill one of the bots. And there it is, folks. These were rolls that I conducted after the game. Just followed the tables in order to get the results. So thank you very much. This has been another 5 parsecs from home.